to think about, okay, as a guest for this event, I'm enjoying this drink. How does that make you feel? It's not a strong drink, like this is not a whiskey and coke or like just whiskey neat, right? We put in a bit of flavors. The reason why we use vermouth is to give it a bit of character. Just to give it a bit of background, vermouth is just fortified red wine, right? What that means is that I take red wine, I just make it stronger by adding, there are different ways you can fortify it. You can put in water, different kind of spirits, to kind of give it a different character. Right, for example, let me take, I don't know if you know some espresso martinis, very popular drink, made with Kahlua. Right? Kahlua is coffee liqueur, but you'll find that the base is actually rum. Right, so this is coffee liqueur that the base is rum. So you can find that a bit more of a different kind of sugar component to your Kahlua. If you understand, there are also other coffee liqueurs like Mr. Black, that's from Australia. That's like a cold brew liqueur. So there are different kind of, you can find the same flavor, different brands liqueurs. The base will always be different. Okay, so that's how you can play around or add character into your cocktails. So normally you'll find that if this was just a gin and soda or a gin and tonic, all your case is just the gin, the tonic, or not lack of flavors. Right, but you just give it a bit of life by adding in your vermouth, your fortified red wine. You put in your own hand squeezed citrus, your lemon. You put in the sugar, and now you have what in front of you is what you're tasting. All the different flavors coming together, all incorporating into the glass in front of you. Right? I also want you to take into account the weight of the glass. If you ever go to another session of bar hopping, try and notice the glassware that they use. They actually pick the glassware. A couple of years ago, maybe even pre-COVID, you'll find a lot of the bars use heavy glassware. They want you to feel that your drink is very robust. So they like to use thicker glassware, especially for whiskey. You find that they go in that direction. Now post-COVID, what I find is that a lot of the new supplies that are coming up like to use very thin glassware. They want you to feel that your glass or the drink that you're drinking is very clean, right? A bit more simpler. That's why even the approach that bartending is taking now, you'll find a lot of drinks actually coming up here. They'll tell you I have a clarified Bloody Mary, clarify this and clarify that. These are two cooking methods that are taking in now. And to stay in line with that idea of making a cocktail, they actually use a very light glassware. Where if you to Seagull House, you'll find that the glassware actually is almost weightless, but also it breaks very easily. So obviously, if now you're going to be hosting an event, you'll find that glassware is going to be quite expensive. So if you're going to be doing plastic, that's fine as well. But again, on the point of sustainability, you can find certain supplies that give plastic cups or disposable cups that are in line with that. Well, of course, if you're going to get plastic cups, try to get them transparent. You want your guests to see what you're making in the glass as well. Alright, so with that point, any feedback? Tell me a bit more about the drinks that you just made. I want to understand how you feel drinking it. What are the flavors that you are getting? Can I start at the gentleman in the corner right over there? Right. So I'll just share a bit about how you feel drinking it. Your experience basically. Just share everyone. Right. Right. Great. So you said easy to drink, refreshing. These are great. I'm also just going to share a bit more when it comes to mixing drinks. You'll find that, okay, you all know that beer is normally at about 5% ABV, and then your spirits are at about 40%. Right? Just to give you, if and when you decide to create drinks in the future, just to give you a bit of background, if you were to take gin or like any kind of spirit at 40%, and then you add about 220 mils of any other flavoring or dilution, you'll find that the ABV is actually now 5%. Right? So it's like you dilute your liquor all the way down. Let's say you add a cinnamon syrup. I'm going to be putting in pomegranate citrus and all that. 220 mils after, you'll find that your 40% actually is now 5%. So that's why even though we put gin in there, we put vermouth in there, you'll find it to be very easy drinking. Alright, so these are not every bartender knows this, but they know that the more I dilute, the ABV actually does get affected. And if a bartender designs their drinks with the ABV in mind, that's actually a very easy way to actually create no to low alcoholic drinks. Alright, so I just wanted to share that tidbit with you. So okay, next up, now that we touched on the pre-hosting stuff, we're just going to be moving on to, okay, now we get